we're going to take an example, and in the example we're going to search for word in a file called my file one.txt using input from the terminal. If you check my file one.txt, you'll find some text written in it. So we're going to go and get that file. So we'll say with open for read as file, and then we're going to loop through each line of the file for line in file. If we print out the content of the file, each line is going to give us just the line. Each of the content of the file will be displayed. Now, I would like to put a line number on it. So I'm going to say 0, code line 0, and code line plus equals to 1. And then I would add code line here. So right here, it prints line numbers on my output. So if I want to check a specific word from each line item, I'm going to do if, say I want to search for the word shine in that line. So it should only print out if there is shine in each of the line it searches for. So it search each line and see if there is a shine in the line, then it prints it out. So you can do light. There is light there. I'm going to put it in a variable instead of just hard coding it. So light, and I'm going to change this to search. So the variable I can change from here, say shine again, is going to give me all the content that has shine. Like I earlier said, I wouldn't want to hard code it. I want to take in an input where I'll put in the word, enter your search. It takes in a word from the keyboard and searches for that word in my file.txt and then print it out. And then it also print out the content. So don't look at this place because a REPL doesn't really work with input. So I'm going to stop this and I'm going to use the terminal. So you can click the terminal here. I'm going to use the terminal and run this code from the terminal, which is Python read.py. Now it's asking for a text, so I'm going to say shine. I'm looking for shine. Yeah. And it prints out all the content. It prints out all the appearances of shine. If I run the code again and I say light, yeah, it prints out the occurrences of light. It says light is on line 1. As you would notice, every time I run the Python read.py, it only allows me to enter once and then it exits out of the program. I would like for it to be able to keep asking me if I want to search for another word in the file. So to do that, I'm going to put a while loop. I'll just say while true. In my while true, I'm saying as long as you keep entering, you get to the end of the code, it should go back. It should keep doing this. It's going to be doing this like forever. So there is no way you can break out of this code. To be able to break out, I'm going to say if not the length of search, then break. Now what this code means is that length of search will, if you type anything in search, when it asks us to search, you use the word length to actually get the character length of whatever you search. If you're not entering anything, that means length will be 0. So I'm saying if not length, that is, if it is 0, if there is nothing typed in search, then it should break out of the loop. So let's try this code again, though there is a little issue with this code, but let's try it and then we'll see what the problem is. So I'll say, let's do shine. Yeah, shine shows us results. And then instead of exiting the code, you can see it comes back and say, enter your search. It's asking me to enter another search. So I can do light. But you will see right now that the light is not bringing out another input. If I even do shine, it's not bringing out results, because at the first instance it ran through this code, it has moved through the my file one and it's gotten to the end of the file. So the next search you do will not bring out any result, because it will want to search like just this empty space. So what you need to do is to, after running through this loop, it should return the cursor back to the beginning. After doing a search, when it gets to the end of the search, then to do another search, it should return the cursor back to the beginning of the file. So to do that, you will exit out of the loop that moves the cursor to the end of the file, and then you will say file.seek 0. That is returned back to the beginning of the file. So I'm going to do it again. So let's search for light. You can see there is light, and I'm going to do search. It's not going to bring out anything because there is no search there, but let's do shine. Yeah, it's bringing out stuff. Let's do light again. Yeah, it's bringing out stuff. Let's do gunner. So it's bringing out the stuff, but you would notice that we don't have up to 30 lines in this code. So it's not, it keeps increasing the code line. So this is not depicting the right location of where this item that is found out. So to exit out of this loop, I'm just going to press enter. When I press enter, that means I'm not putting in anything. So it's going to run this code and break out of the loop, and then it's going to terminate the program. So you can see it terminates the program because I just pressed the enter key. So to reinitialize the code line that keeps increasing here, all I'll do is I'm going to do code line equals to 0 again. So at this point, code line becomes 0. So let's run this again. Shine. Yeah, it's bringing out stuff with shine. Let's do gunner. Yep, it's bringing out stuff with gunner, and you would see that the numbers are no longer, it's not increasing. Let's do shine again. Yeah, it's bringing out stuff with shine, just exactly the numbers that it showed initially. Let's do light. Light is in number 1. Let's do light again. Light is in number 1. So the code is running perfectly well, and then you can press enter to exit the code. Instead of using the enter key to exit out of the code, you can use whatever character you like. So I can come here and say, maybe when you do a search, it should check whatever you enter to decide if it is an exit code or not. So I'm going to say, if search is not equals to, I will use exit. This is usually how we exit from the Python shell. I'm going to declare search as nothing here because I have called search. So I'm going to declare search as nothing. Let me comment this code so that we can have this being the only thing that exit the code. So let's run it again. I'll do shine. Yeah, shine works. Light. Let's press enter. Enter will not exit out of the code. So if you want to exit out of the code, you're going to do exit. In fact, if you type exit alone, it's still not going to exit out of it unless you type exit the parentheses. So it exits out of the code.